a minor was raped by an illegal foreigner. So this illegal foreigner who works in a saloon took advantage of her. So she always went there, and then on this particular day, unfortunately, this illegal immigrant.
There's a boy here, 25 years old, stabbed his father to death yesterday. Because our government has allowed drug cartels to come and destroy the lives of our youth, take away their dignity, take away our family structures. These are the conditions under which our people have to live on a daily basis. Young children have to really live in this type of conditions.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're tired of the same old problems in our townships, crime, drugs, and basic services falling apart, then today's video is a must-watch. Today, April 1st, ActionSA leader and former Johannesburg Mayor Herman Mashaba was out campaigning right in the heart of Alexandra. He visited families, walked the streets, and spoke directly to residents about the real struggles they're facing every single day. What he uncovered has left many people shocked and frustrated. We're going to break it all down, honestly and factually. No spin, just the truth. Stick around because we'll also look at whether Mashaba's promises for change as the next Joburg Mayor actually hold up. Before we dive right in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Let's get into it.
I'm here to join the president, after coming back from the court. It's very sad. I think this demonstrates the issues that we are having here in Alexandra. Where a minor was raped by an illegal foreigner. That particular court case is postponed to the 14th of May. So as ActionSA, we will be going back. But as young people, particularly here in Alexandra and all other areas here in Johannesburg, we can be safe.
Can you just tell us, how old was this child and the mental status? In a mental status?
Yeah, the child is 12 years and she's mentally not okay. So this illegal foreigner who works in a saloon took advantage of her. So she always went there, and then on this particular day, unfortunately, this illegal immigrant brutally raped that child. So we've been attending to that case. They've been postponed. We'll see it until the end, President.
I just want to warn all the South Africans who are all the time accusing us of xenophobia. When we deal with this issue of illegal undocumented foreigners, what they're causing to us, just in one day, here in Alexandra, 2 serious cases. One case of murder of a boy murdering his father. On the other hand, come across an illegal undocumented foreigner raping our young girl of 12 years old. And people expect us to keep quiet. Let me tell you something. Those who want to call us names, continue calling whatever names. We are not going to keep quiet until we find a political solution to this crisis. Currently in Alexandra with a very, very broken heart. I was informed this morning as I got up on my way to Princess on the road to Portside, and I was actually informed by our colleagues here in Alexandra that there's a real tragedy. There's a boy here, 25 years old, stabbed his father to death yesterday. Now I'm here to see the family because it's a family known by our people here in Alexandra. Now you can imagine, as a mother, a tragedy that befell her. She has lost the husband, she's lost the son because the son is also now in prison. And these issues, fellow South Africans, are not just unique to Alexandra or this family. These are things happening daily in our communities. happening because our government has allowed drug cartels to come and destroy the lives of our youth, take away their dignity, take away our family structures. That's why, fellow South Africans, sometimes people don't understand why I'm angry, why I'm doing this political work, because this issue requires political intervention. We cannot let our people live like this, where our youth are unemployed, our youth are exposed to drugs. You can imagine how the community feels right now. But for me, I'm more determined than ever before to make sure that we find a political solution to this political problem. My condolences to the family. But to Alexandra, I'm really very sorry about really what happened. I know what you are subjected to each and every day of your lives. This is not you. It's not an isolated case. But one day, we'll find a solution. If we could really beat that evil system of apartheid, this problem, we are going to solve it and we are going to find a solution to it. I'm really very sorry, and we'll do whatever it takes to ensure that we all understand our role in finding a long-term solution to this crisis. Residents of the city of Johannesburg, you remember when I was the mayor, I was talking about the forgotten people. The forgotten people. I want you to remember this. And this is now back in the city of Johannesburg, ever since I left. These are the kind of conditions that people need to really live under. You can see children, you can see parents, you can see the youth being made to live under this condition. Please, residents of the city of Johannesburg, throughout, not only here in Prince's Park, not only here in Joburg, this is what our people are subjected to on a daily basis. This has to stop, but it can only stop when you use your vote to change your life. The power lies with you to change the living conditions. This whole issue of you being called the forgotten people, this we have to really demonstrate that you can change your lives. We are dependent on you to make sure that you can bring in a new chapter in your life for the future of your children. City of Johannesburg. I'm currently in Ward 71 in Prince's Park in Joburg area. This ward falls under the city of Johannesburg. These are the conditions under which our people have to live on a daily basis. Young children have to really live in this type of conditions. Mayor Tata Morero and your administration, you're going to really be heartless to allow our kids and our communities to live under these conditions. So, residents of Johannesburg, the entire Johannesburg, ActionSA under my leadership, I've made myself available to come and finish the unfinished work that I started when I was the mayor before. So it is up to you. You decide. Us as ActionSA, we're making ourselves available to come and finish the work that I started when I was the mayor. It is up to you.
So first up, one of the most serious stories Mashaba brought to light involves an ongoing court case. He spoke about an undocumented foreign national who has been arrested and is facing charges for the alleged rape of a mentally ill minor. This case is still before the courts, and it's highlighting deep concerns about safety in the community, especially for our most vulnerable residents. Mashaba didn't hold back. He pointed out how incidents like this show the real human cost when borders aren't properly managed and enforcement is weak. It's a tough reality that many South Africans have been calling attention to for years. Now, the second heartbreaking case he addressed on the ground was equally devastating. Mashaba visited a grieving family in Alexandra after a young 22-year-old man who was reportedly struggling with drug addiction and high at the time stabbed his father. The family is in pieces, and this tragedy happened right in front of the sister. It's a painful reminder of how drug abuse is tearing families apart in our communities. Mashaba stood with the family, offering support, and used the moment to call out the bigger picture. How easy access to drugs is fueling this kind of violence. Beyond these individual tragedies, Mashaba also spoke about the everyday struggles in Alexandra, the lack of proper garbage collection, streets covered in filth, and basic services that just aren't working. Residents are living in these conditions day in and day out, and it's simply not acceptable. He tied it all together: weak borders allowing serious criminals in, corruption letting drugs flood our streets, and a government that continues to look the other way. It's the kind of honest talk that resonated with many South Africans. So the question becomes, is Herman Mashaba the right person to fix all of this as Johannesburg's next mayor? Let's look at the facts. During his time as mayor from 2016 to 2019, he actually delivered measurable improvements. His administration launched big cleanup campaigns, fixed roads and potholes, tackled water leaks, and started reclaiming hijacked buildings. Resident satisfaction in Joburg hit record highs under his watch, around 73 to 74%, the highest the city had ever seen. He also pushed hard on anti-corruption and recruited more officers to enforce bylaws. Now he's back with ActionSA, surrounded by an even stronger team. Take Nasiphi Moya. She's the current mayor of Tshwane under an ActionSA-led coalition and has already started blacklisting corrupt contractors, cutting wasteful spending, and cracking down on illegal businesses and drug issues. Or take Xolani Khumalo in Ekurhuleni, known as a no-nonsense crime fighter who's focused on real enforcement. Mashaba's message is simple and consistent. Put South Africa first, fix service delivery, get tough on crime and illegal immigration, and make our communities safer and cleaner. He's not promising magic. He's saying he did parts of this before. His allies are proving it now in other metros. And with your vote, he can do it again in Joberg. Of course, no single mayor can fix every national problem overnight. It will take coalitions, budgets, and real execution. But compared to the current leadership, where services have slipped backwards, debt has piled up, and these issues keep getting worse, Mashaba's track record gives him some real credibility. Because look, change is not an option. Our people in places like Alexandra deserve better. And whether you agree with Mashaba or not, one thing is clear: the status quo is failing us. What do you think? Is ActionSA the change Joberg needs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. Watch the video on your left to see the Vice Chancellor of the University of Pretoria saying that he prefers hiring foreigners over South Africans. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. Until next time.